Mike Tyson is an Avengers level threat. And I know that I don't need to do a lot of convincing to make you guys believe that. I don't think you understand the extent to which this man was a threat. Like every good villain or anti-hero, Mike Tyson has an origin story. Mike Tyson wasn't always one of the most fearsome guys in the world. As a child, he was quite the opposite. He wore glasses, he was bullied, he was really a victim. He used to hide in abandoned buildings in order to not get bullied or get his lunch stolen from him. Older kids will often beat him up and just rough him around. He was really, in his own words, a bitch. Until the day they pushed the button too far. You see, Mike had a love of pigeons. They were his only friends. One day, some of the older boys caught one of his pigeons. They then decided to taunt Michael with the pigeon and held him hostage. Actually, it was one specific boy held the pigeon hostage. And Mike begged him to stop. Please, don't do it. Don't do it, please. Stop. Just let him go, please. But the boy didn't listen. And instead, he ripped the pigeon's head apart. And on that day, Iron Mike Tyson was born. He beat the older boy mercilessly. And from that day, nobody ever messed with him again. He even became quite popular with his peers because they knew that he was the fighter of the group. He would literally go out on the streets and fight people randomly. This is just maybe 20% of the origin story. Mike Tyson had a really fucked up childhood with many traumatizing events. He's seen things that he wasn't supposed to see. So understand the kind of human being we're dealing with, the kind of psychological damage he has experienced. Now that you're all caught up, let's get into why Iron Mike was and is still a menace. Let's start with this one quote. I want to inflict pain on them. I want them to feel my pain. He's not fighting just for money. He's not fighting to just win. He's fighting to inflict pain. The first story I'm going to start with is Mike Tyson's quest to avenge Ali's loss to Larry Holmes. You see, Larry Holmes used to be Muhammad Ali's sparring partner. He knows everything about Ali. And when Ali was on the decline, Larry Holmes was on the incline as a boxer, as a pro boxer, making his way up the ranks. Until the inevitable happened, since they were in the same weight class, they faced each other. Larry Holmes punished Muhammad Ali, but this was obviously a washed up version of Muhammad Ali. He couldn't do anything due to Parkinson's. Larry Holmes did not want to inflict this punishment, but at the same time, he's a fighter. He's got to do what he's got to do. Nobody was happy. The fans were not happy because Ali was the hero, he's our hero. Larry Holmes himself was not happy. And most important of all, Mike Tyson was not happy about it. Mike Tyson did not care one bit if Larry Holmes didn't mean to beat up Ali or whatnot. He just wanted to throw hands. He just wanted that smoke. He wanted to bring pain to him, to break his back. You understand? So he set himself on a mission. And when I tell you, he demolished Larry Holmes, I really mean it. The first step in his villain arc was avenging Ali. Mike Tyson punching holes in the walls. This little incident happened prior to the fight versus Leon Spinks. You see, Leon Spinks' manager tried to go around to Mike Tyson's area where he was warming up to see what he was up to. This is what he saw. And according to him, this is what happened.
I'm in the dressing room with Tyson, and I'm looking to rattle this guy. I walk in, and he's punching, standing there. He and Rooney's putting something on. He's punching holes in the wall. I'm like to myself, oh no. This guy's getting ready to fight my guy, my little guy. And he's punching holes in the wall before he goes out to fight. Oh no.
What would you do if you were about to fight your first fight and the guy in the locker room, your opponent in the locker room, is punching holes in the walls? What would you do? Let me know in the comment section. The second anecdote, no, it's not an anecdote, I wasn't there. The second story is one that's quite famous, but people don't go into enough details about the story of how Mike Tyson got himself involved with tigers. Well, Mike was looking to sell some cars, or someone owed him money, and instead of repaying him with cash, they offered the option to repay him with exotic animals. Lions, giraffes, monkeys, little cats. But out of all of that, what did Mike Tyson think to himself? We'll be nice to have some tigers in the house. That would be so cool, man. And guess what he got himself? It's 2 white baby tigers that grew up with him. And oh buddy, that's a dangerous situation. I don't know mentally how confident and villainous you must feel in order to get them tigers, because them folks will kill you. They can kill you with one swing of their paws, one bite, and they can snap your neck. But no, Mike Tyson is just a different breed. The thing about the tigers, as Mike Tyson says, is that they're jealous. Once they get close to you, they don't want you to get close to anyone. So anyone that gets too close to you that they think you like might get killed. One day, a woman tried to trespass on Mike Tyson's property. I guess she didn't know that the tigers were there. One of the tigers saw her and was like,
"Yo, that arm's yummy."
And he just went like, and bit it off. After that incident, Tyson realized that them tigers had to go. One thing you need to know for this next story is that Mike Tyson wasn't scared of anybody, and that included gang members. I mean, for God's sake, the guy slept with tigers for at least more than a year. He had a confrontation with the legendary gang leader, Mitch Green. And let's just say that it was on the street and it didn't last too long. Mitch Green got knocked the fuck out. The aftermath was that they had an official fight in the ring. Imagine how crazy that is. First of all, Mike Tyson was 19 and he knocks a gang leader out. That's 270 pounds and 6'6". Remember, Mike Tyson is only 5'10". Oh yeah, he proceeded to beat the shit out of him in the ring too. But I gotta give props to Mitch Green for having heart. The Brad Pitt incident. Yes, Mike Tyson even had a confrontation with Brad Pitt. Let me tell you how that happened. Mike was going through his divorce with his ex-wife Robin Givens, if that's her name. And let's just say that people said she was a gold digger, and this next story makes me believe that she was kind of a bit of a gold digger or something. She wanted Mike for his money. She already had replaced him with, guess who? Brad Pitt, the epitome of the Sigma male, calm, laid-back alpha. Now, that didn't mean shit to Mike Tyson, because when Mike Tyson came, he didn't say much, and Brad Pitt felt the aura. And he just started shitting himself, begging Mike, please Mike, don't hurt me, don't do anything, please. He was begging for his life. Mike Tyson has grown men damn near on their knees, begging for their lives, without even throwing a single punch. Anyways, that kind of turned off Robin Givens, because the relationship did not last that long with Brad Pitt. Now, the next incident involves rapper Fat Joe. I think I'm gonna let him tell this story himself.
But they won't let us in because they want him to take off his Timberland boots, because people used to put guns and knives inside the boots. That's the reason why. But Pun was such a big guy, it was really hard for him to come take these boots off right there in that hallway. So he started arguing with them, you know, Pun ain't scared of shit. So he's arguing, it's like 8 of them. So he's arguing with one, and the 7 guys are calming down the one guy. Next thing you know, it's 6 guys calming down 2 guys. Then there's 5 guys calming down. Before you know it, it's 5 guys saying Fat Joe and Big Pun. And it's just like, so I stop Pun, because I'm always been realistic. So I'm like, yo, Pun, you do know we're gonna get up here. He's like, yo, I got the straps in the car. There's no way we was getting to the car. This guy's a 7-foot tall cock diesel. I'm like, yo, bro, we going down. And then, but Pun kept going, and that's my brother, so we kept cursing him out. They keep going back, and out of nowhere we hear this little voice, yo, Pun, yo, Joe, fuck these mother.
So we turn around, it's Iron Mike Tyson. 2:30 in the morning, fresh out of jail. He had the kufi on, so he had some Gucci loafers. He started taking them off to fight. So he ready to come up. At that time, Iron Mike Tyson, probably the most feared man without a weapon in the world. And so he wound up chasing the first security guard who started everything around the car. And the guy looks at me like, yo, Joe, yo, punk, tell him to stop. You know, because Iron Mike was gonna come up. But that was God's doing, man. That was a blessing.
Mike Tyson versus Evander Holyfield. I mean, you all know where I'm going with this, don't you? But I'm still gonna tell this story because this story will never get old. As George Foreman says,
I call him Mike Nightmare Tyson. That guy was a nightmare in the ring. I mean, really, if he missed you with his left, then miss you with his right, he'd bite you. I didn't want to have anything to do with that guy.
And I think that at that moment, Mike Tyson established himself as an Avengers level threat. Because it was not a boxing match for him. It was not boxing, he never boxed. He was fighting. He was trying to put the pain on these people. Evander Holyfield was kind of using his big round head to do some damage too. So they were both going a little bit outside of the boxing rules. Lastly, I would like to add some honorable mentions. To begin with, the aftermath of the fight where he bit Evander Holyfield's ear off. Do you know what happened? A fight was about to happen, even though Mike had been disqualified. And Mike went berserk. Police came in. They sent the police. Do you know how many police officers it took to restrain Mike Tyson? I believe it was more than 10. And all of these officers looked like they were shitting their pants. And when one of the officers were asked, are they protecting Mike Tyson? The officer replied this.
Are you here to protect Mike from the press?
No, I was here to protect the press from Mike.
It ain't a joke. Mike Tyson was raised with Thanos. He's a Titan. He literally associates with Titans, like Kronos. You see, earlier last year in 2023, Mike Tyson was on a plane minding his own business until he ran into fans. He didn't run into them, but they were sitting behind him on the plane, and I believe they started recording him, tapping him, and even throwing some stuff at him. So maybe they thought Mike Tyson must have went soft or something, but Mike casually got up calmly and proceeded to deliver the hands to them, or him. I believe it was one person, but he delivered the hands. And best believe, at that time, everybody remembered that Iron Mike is still in there. Don't play with him. Last but not least, honorable mention. I don't know if you guys are familiar again with Greek mythology, but Mike Tyson, he was into history a lot. He's a very well-read man. He was once asked, who do you want to fight? And guess what he said?
If there was anybody you would ever want to fight in history, who would that be?
Achilles.
Oh, wow. Wow. I thought it was gonna be a boxer.
Oh my God.
He wants to fight Achilles. Till this day, one of the greatest warriors of all times. According to Greek mythology, he was not even human. He was literally the equivalent of like a Superman or like one of the Avengers. And he wants to fight him. Do I need to say more? I don't think so. And I'm going to end this video on that note. So yeah guys, it's your favorite YouTuber, Tenams Go. If you like this video, you can click here or here, or just go on my profile, subscribe, and there's much more videos like this. And also check the link in the description to help support the people of Palestine. They don't want me to talk about it and it's been fucking up my videos, but please do show support. And yes, until next time.